Gentlemen, welcome back to my other desk, and I am recording this with my mobile phone, so the audio is going to be pants and the video quality is going to be equally as pants as well. Now, this is really just an open question for you, is that I'm here looking at the Raven racing wing, and I cannot help, and I just can't get past it right now, is that if we look at the guide on here, is that you'll see that we've got the battery compartment. In fact, let me put these side by side. So we've got the battery compartment there, we've got the speed controller, and then we've got this block here which sits on the back. Now I can't help but think that this front piece is just going to be far too soft. One unfortunate landing and it's going to be battery's charged. It's going to be the model in the bin kind of job. So this is what I'm thinking, is that with the the Hornet wing, let me just get that a second. Let me pop that up here on the top. Is with the Hornet one, is that we get this funny little blunt nose piece on the front, like that, so we can put an FPV camera on it. And that got me thinking, and by the way, I'll build this one tomorrow. I've put, as you saw earlier today, I put the order in for Hobby Balls, so let me move that out of the way. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, getting this sensor block in here, and I just so happen to have a extension block, which was actually meant for the, Zat Combat flying wing. They sent me two. They sent me a 15, and then they sent me a 10 centimeter one. Now, I can't help but think is that if I got this wing here and made, I'd cut this out obviously, so the cord is pretty much exactly the same. And if I cut out all the way along that line there, all the way at the bottom of there, and then dug out the top of this, and again, I am holding my camera, so apologies for the camera angle. It is what it is. I'm not apologising anymore. Is that what I could have is the actual model, the actual wings itself, like so, that mounted in there, but obviously sunk down in the side. That would give me a blunt nose on the front, where I could go and mount an FPV camera. Yes, it would give me a little bit of extra like body underneath the front, but if I put that, say, let me get these pieces lined up. If I put that just like so, hang on, let me move that around a touch. Sorry for the, I'm not apologising. It is what it is, like I said, is that if I had it something like that mounted in, is that I could still trim the back mount in there like so, but then in the centre section I do end up with this extra big support in there. I can get the battery down inside of the wing, so the same as this speed controller. I would definitely need to do some trimming work, and I don't have a hot wire thing, so it would just be a big craft knife or a big Stanley blade I'd cut it out with. And yeah, look at the depth on that. Is that I would definitely be able to get a 1.3 3S battery and dig that right down inside of there, because we've got the extra height. If we look at the two cords just there, let me focus, come on, there we go, is that there's going to be plenty of depth, and yeah, I think it would make it all around a better wing and more of a robust wing. So I know it will have an impact for speed. Okay, so a profile like that compared to a profile, I don't know if you can see it, kind of like that, but obviously that wing's now cut across there, about halfway across, is that's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Just leave me a comment underneath this video. I'm super curious, because I'm faltering on this build, because I'm thinking I've got the block there, it wouldn't take too much to cut it out. And it definitely would withstand the crash, and I would have a decent place to put an FPV camera on the front, and I'd be able to get the battery right down in the model, and it stands a far better chance of surviving. Does that sound like a good idea? Do let me know. Comment section. I'd really, really appreciate what your thoughts are on this approach. So for myself, Matt, thanks ever so much for watching this video. I'll see you soon. Cheerios.